Good morning, and thank you for joining me on Miracles with Mary Ellen. It is a beautiful Monday morning here outside Chattanooga, Tennessee, and time for a brand new miracle topic. Today I'm talking about the miracle of chopping wood and carrying water. I know, unusual even for me. Behind me you will see this statue of a Tibetan monk. At least that's what he reminds me of. And when I was studying the spirituality teachings and all books of the Bible and all different kinds of healing practices, I learned a very important truth. And the truth states, before enlightenment, chop wood and carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood and carry water. Okay, Mary Ellen, we still don't understand where you're going. All right, let me tell you another story. A young boy once joined a monastery to become a monk. He dreamed of enlightenment and knowing all the great truths. When he arrived at the monastery, he was told that each morning he would chop wood and carry water. You have to understand, in many parts of the world still, where there's not electricity and not running water, the wood for the fires to keep in Tibet is cool, warm, and for cooking your food is a very important task, as is bringing the water, and we all know how important water is. So he did this task very well, and he attended prayers and meditations, yet he longed for learning the great truths. Hi Tina, thank you so much for being here. Well, one day this novice monk was asked to take some tea to the abbot in his chambers. Now, the abbot is like the head monk, the top monk. Oh, Nancy, thank you for being here too. And so he took the tea up to the abbot, and the abbot asked him, because he noticed, he said, "Why are you so sad?" And the boy replied, "Every day, all I do is chop wood and carry water. I want to learn. I want to understand things. I want to read all these great teachings you have here. I want to learn the truths. I want to be great like you." Well, the abbot kind of sat back and gestured to the scrolls on the wall and on the shelves. And he said, when I began, I was like you. Every day I would chop wood and carry water. And like you, I understood that someone had to do these things. And like you, I wanted to move forward. Well, eventually I did. Oh, Pete, thank you for being here. I read all the scrolls. I met with kings and presidents to give counsel and wisdom, and I met with queens, and I became abbot of this wonderful, beautiful monastery. And now I understand that the key to everything is chopping wood and carrying water when you do it with mindfulness. In other words, before you develop wisdom, you chop wood and you carry water, yet your mind is preoccupied with anxiety and nervousness and stress and tension and resentment and jealousy or whatever. And you're not in the present moment. You're doing the task, but your mind is everywhere. Martin Luther King Jr. knew this concept very well, and he spoke about it in a speech he wrote titled Your Life's Blueprint. Now, I used to teach this speech in my 7th and 8th grade classes because it has so much value in it, as all of his speeches do. And in this speech, Martin Luther King Jr. writes, "If it falls your lot to be a street sweeper, sweep streets like Michelangelo painted pictures, like Beethoven composed music, like sweep streets like Leontine Price sings before the Metropolitan Opera, sweep streets like Shakespeare wrote poetry. Sweep streets so well that all the hosts of heaven and earth will have to pause and say, 'Here lived a great street sweeper who did his job well.'" Now, Martin Luther King goes on to end the speech with, "Be a bush if you can't be a tree. If you can't be a highway, be a trail. If you can't be a sun, be a star. For it isn't by size you win or fail. Be the best at whatever you are." And this is what chopping wood, carrying water is all about. Doing it to the best of your ability, staying in the now moment. Because true enlightenment is found when you do ordinary tasks like chopping wood, carrying water, or sweeping the streets, while you're in the present, in the now moment, aware of every breath you take. Now, to the outside world, nothing has changed. Yet on the inside, you are peaceful, in the present now moment. No anxiety, no worries, no stress, no nervousness, no fears. Enlightenment is when you are in harmony with the universe and God. There's no ego present. Every activity you do or anyone else does is just as important as chopping wood and carrying water or sweeping streets. So today and through this week, maintain present awareness by doing everything mindfully. Now here is your affirmation for the miracle of chopping wood, carrying water, and sweeping streets. I complete every task with mindfulness. I am present in the now moment, instead of preoccupied by worldly thoughts. Although it appears nothing has changed on the outside, everything has changed on the inside because I am in harmony with God and the universe. Once again, your affirmation for the miracle of chopping wood, carrying water, and sweeping streets is, I complete every task with mindfulness. I am in the present now moment, instead of preoccupied by worldly thoughts. Excuse me. Although it appears nothing has changed on the outside, everything has changed on the inside. I am in harmony with God and the universe. Thank you for watching me, Pauline. Thank you so much for being here, and Pete and everybody, Dennis and Cyrus and everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. If you've learned something from this video, please share it with your friends and family, because this is a very important one, that all of us do everything that you do, everything Pauline does, everything Tina does, everything Pete does, everything Cyrus does, adds a little bit better to our world when we do it with mindfulness and keep our ego out of the picture. Please connect with me on Wednesday for my miracle moment, when I'm going to be reviewing Cyrus Webb's book, Words I Choose to Live By, and my Miracle Minute on Friday. And next Monday on Miracles with Mary Ellen, I'm going to have the Miracle of Greatness, because it's going to be Memorial Day. So how can you bring out the greatness in yourself and add it to the world? Connect with me on AskMaryEllen.com. Please sign up for my YouTube channel at Ask Mary Ellen, and go on my website to buy either one of my books. Quick links to Amazon for Healing Words or Truth. You guys know about these, I'm sure. But, connect with me and tell everybody what a great job they're doing, no matter what they're doing. If they're pulling weeds out of your yard, tell them that you are fantastic. Everybody is doing their part. I'll see you next week on Miracles with Mary Ellen. And until then, have a great week. Bye-bye.